Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is how last week ended. I still haven't like checked off some things over here or filled in some things here. It's Sunday, so I have been doing a lot of these cleaning tasks and some other things, and I actually didn't even fill in which videos I was supposed to film today or am filming today. So I slacked a little on the end of this week, but this is sort of what it looked like. This is kind of a week without any sort of theme, which is basically what I'll be doing this week because I don't have a theme except for the January colors, so let's get started. As you can see, I don't have a ton of stuff going on this week. Mostly it's going to be kind of a slow week. I know that there are going to be a few things that come up in the work week that I don't actually have times for because my review is this week, but we don't know what day. My boss hasn't actually told me what day my review is, so that's going to be put in somewhere up here, and I think I'm going to have a meeting with our digital sales manager and some stuff like that I don't have firm times or days for, so those will get added during the week. So mostly this is just going to be sort of a basic planning of the week. I will be working with Planner Chick design stickers. So I've got our January kit, and I also pulled the October kit because some of the orange ones work really well with this. I used a few of them last week and I liked the extra pop of orange. They kind of match this darker orange. And then I have, of course, my MDNs that I do myself and hydrate things. And then I have some checklists that I might use depending on what is in the kit that I have or haven't used. And then lastly, I made a few backgrounds for myself. These are just things that I pulled off Pinterest or Google to just spice up the spread. So I'm probably gonna put some of these down first just to sort of get a background, because I might actually do where I put backgrounds on all of these and then put these things over them since I don't have a whole lot going on this week. But let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to start with putting down my workouts because those are pretty standard. I don't think I'm not putting any washi down just because these move around a lot, and I don't know, the washi makes it look a little busy, so I think I'm going to, I do think I want to put down different boxes in the middle there, so I'm gonna do that. Move these out of the way. And then I already have this down here. It was on last week, but I had to move it because I went to the Social Security office to get my name changed, which this has been a saga, and I walked in and I knew it was not gonna happen because there were so many people, and I know a lot of people have told me to, you know, go there really early in the morning because it can be pretty awful as far as being really, really busy. But I had also had somebody tell me they went at lunchtime and it was fine. Well, don't go at lunchtime because it was not fine. It was like a 2.5 hour wait, and I was just not doing that nonsense. So I ended up going back to work, and then just, I guess I'm gonna go first thing in the morning this week. They're obviously not open on Martin Luther King Day because government. So, guess it's gonna be Tuesday morning. It's basically been a never-ending saga of me trying to get my name changed because it's just been a nightmare. That's fun looking. We'll see how it works for the actual week, but I like how fun it looks right now. Alright, so I did find last week that these and these stickers were really, really pale, and so it made it difficult because you could see this through. So I think I'm going to use my darker colored ones this week because, yeah, I don't really want to white out over it. I got a new printer, so these are from the old printer, and these are from the new printer, and the new printer is so good. So I have always complained because I was a photography minor when I was in college, And so it has been an ongoing complaint for me that you can't buy, or I thought you can't buy a printer that has different colored ink cartridges. So instead of having just a black and then a color cartridge, when I was in college, our photo printer in the photo lab had a different cartridge for each color, and so you got better color definition, and then on top of that you also didn't have to just like throw away a color cartridge because it ran out of one color. So I had mentioned this to my husband, and he went looking for a printer like that, and he found one, and it's amazing. It prints really, really fast, and the color is spectacular, and yeah, less wasteful. So I'm really excited about that. We ended up giving my old printer, which is a really good printer, to his little sister, so it didn't go to waste either. But yeah, I'm super excited to be able to use this new, better, ridiculous printer. I'm gonna finish putting these down and I'll be back. Alright, so I did end up changing my mind and using the lighter ones because the dark orange ones looked really weird with these. So I went ahead and changed those out. I had to white out. This is what I use for white out. I had a little snafu where like the part, like once you've whited it out, the little plastic part that's supposed to feed back in there suddenly just started ballooning out and making a huge mess, so I had to stop and put that back together. So that was interesting to say the least. But I got those. I haven't done over here yet because I forgot to print out my versions of these that don't have anything on them. So I'm probably going to use just like a remember thing or something there. Who knows? We'll see. I do know that I want to put down my weekend banner, and I'm going to use this lovely one from Planner Chick Designs because they're just so cute. It's obviously lighter than what I'm using for the headers, but I'm okay with that. And I don't know if I want to, yeah, I think I'll put it there because then I can put my little personal headings here. And you do have to sort of offset this because it's not exactly the size of the two boxes, but it's not that big of a deal. So there we go. There's my little weekend banner. And then let's go ahead and put those other date things on there, and you can see the mess of me trying to white out because I promise you it's terrible. Because though this is definitely preferable to the wet kind, it's still a giant pain. Yeah, huge pain. I don't even know what's happening right now. There we go. And if you start to put it down and it peels up, forget about it. You just have to get a new label. So, like, see, that one's crooked. So it's probably, okay. Sometimes you can save it. I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, thankfully I don't have to use that for all of them, just the really light orange ones. Even the light teal ones don't make that big of a mess. Let's see, so over there is going to be my to film. Ooh. And of course I got it messily on there, so yeah, it is what it is. I'll probably put a full box checklist over that just to make me feel better. So then we're just gonna use one of the remember ones to go there. I usually would put like a blank one there, but since I don't have them, no big deal. Just put that there. So checklist time. Let's find a full box checklist. She does have the, oh yeah, there we go. So I think I'm gonna put one of these down as my checklist on there. Let's see if I line it up with the bottom. How badly off was I with that? Pretty badly. Okay, so that is what it is. All right, so next we're going to put down these. These are the checklists I made. Wendy does have some, let me see. Yeah, Wendy has her own, but she has little short ones and these, which I sometimes use, but this time I think I'm going to use the regular, my ones that I made, just because it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I did just realize I only have one of these because I used all of these last week. Why can't I have two? That's annoying. Alright, well, we'll just go with it. Alright, so I do already know that this has to go here, so I'm going to put it there before I lose it. Because Tuesday, bright and early, I'm going to get my name changed. I'm going to do it this week. If I have to go every morning at the crack of dawn, because I really, really need to get this taken care of. I got married in October, and so I only have so long until I have to have 2 forms of identification, which is going to cause me problems because most of my identification has expired just because I wasn't paying attention. So I need to get this done so I can get everything else renewed, and then I can get it off my checklist. Because, you know, you have those things on your checklist that just annoy the crap out of you because they're just forever on your checklist. I am going to move on over here to the sidebar. I did make a little full box that I want to use up there in the corner, which is this little guy that says, "Too many ideas, not enough time," which is basically my life right now. I have too many ideas and I do not have near enough time to, you know, see them to fruition. So we're gonna put that little guy up in the corner. And then I usually put something here to do meals or some sort of something or other. I will go ahead and put my hydrate sticker down there. I like to give it something to stand out against, so I usually put a full box underneath it or something. I do still have this one, so I think I might put that one down here and then put my maybe I'll put it like that, yes, and then put my hydrate sticker on top of it. I am a little bit OCD. I don't know if you've noticed that about me, but I am. And it's funny where it manifests, and this seems to be one of those things. So I'm gonna come back to the sidebar because I'm not really sure what I want to put there, and I do have a few things I need to put down. I have a very important phone call that I need to remember on Monday, so what do I want to use for that? I think I'm gonna use one of these, and it's in the middle of the day, so I'll just put it in the middle of the box. And then I have a little phone sticker that I can use. There we go. And then I need to add in the different YouTube videos I have planned, so that's what I usually use these for. I'm getting low on them for this month, so I may have to come up with another idea for future weeks, because actually I think I'm going to use all of those this week. Alright, so those 2 are down. I actually am going to wait on the other 2 videos that I had tagged for this week, just because one of them is my YouTube planner, and I really want to sit with that for a month before I talk about it, because I just want to make sure that it really is working for me. The second one is my weekly flip through, and I have actually already filmed that, but I'm having a few problems with the editing. There's certain things that, like, when I flipped through it, I didn't think about, and then when I went back and looked at the footage, I was like, ah, crap, I need to blur that out. So I figured that stuff out in editing before I post that one. So I may have a weekly flip through video going up here showing you my different layouts since I started planning in the year in Condren, which I know some of you are probably interested in, but I do want to make sure that I do it right. I may have to refilm it, we'll see. But yeah, so that might be going up next week. It might not be. I think I am going to put something under this after all, just because I don't know. I think it'll look better, and then I can like write hydrate or something cute on it. Yeah, that's not enough room to write. And I am using the boxes from the October spread because, like I said before, the dark orange does actually coordinate pretty well with the January colors. It's just not the primary orange that Planner Chick Design Stickers uses, but I mean, you can see it up here in this. That's the same orange as the October for the most part. There we go. I'm doing better with water, but I feel dehydrated a lot of times, and so seeing this does still really remind me that I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself, because I don't always do the best job with that. Now, I want to put something here, but I really don't know what to put there. I need to get back into meal planning pretty badly, and I just haven't done a very good job of it. And I think I need to, maybe I'll do meal planning, but I'll plan my lunches, because that's what I find I need planned the most, because I can come home and just have a salad and be happy about it, but I am not as good about like remembering to take my lunch, and I hate having to go get something. And on top of that, it's just like, it's a waste of money, and I end up getting something like Wendy's or, I don't know, Subway, something that's not as healthy as it could be. So maybe I will do meal planning. I'll just do it as lunch instead of dinner, because lately when I've done the meal planning for dinner, we just don't do it. Like, we end up just eating what we want or going out somewhere, and I don't really want to be going out, but at the same time, it's nice to have date night. So, I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to say for lunch. And gotta get out my little crock pot stickers or something cute to put there. I have all these samplers, and so I like to try to go through them and see if I can find something that fits. I could use the plan one on there. Ooh, I might use that one. I think I probably will. But yeah, I have a ton of these. There's the kind of foods I don't want to be planning for me to eat. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use the orange planner sticker on there, even though I picked the orange little sticker guy, but that's okay. And then I think I will use one of her checklists to do that. So I'll use this one, which means I'm still going to have to peel Mr. Planner back up. And I will have in the description box what or where these stickers came from, because it's hard to remember like in the moment. Oh, these don't match up as well with the lines. That's unfortunate. Nah, we'll go with it. There we go. So I'm gonna get my sticker organizer out of the way so I can show you the whole thing. So that's what it looks like so far. I will obviously be filling in some to-do lists. Things will be added during the week. I'm sure there will be personal things that come up during the week. And then, you know, meal planning and everything. But this is what it looks like, and I actually like this better than last week. Last week's was a little chaotic, and I didn't feel like I had a focus, and that's part of why I didn't do a plan with me. But this actually, sometimes I think this is really busy, but I think because they're muted colors, I like it a lot, and it doesn't overwhelm me, and it leaves me plenty of nice white space to make me feel like I have free time. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!